Panduva Granny embodied service, equanimity, and devotion. Her real name was Surama Garu, but everyone addressed her as the Granny of Panduva village. Her husband had 5 brothers. He was as righteous as Dharmaraja amongst the Pandavas. After his death due to cancer, Surama Garu took over the responsibility of her 8 daughters and 2 sons. If any of her relatives, like daughters or daughters-in-law or granddaughters or sisters' children, had to undergo any surgery or delivered a baby, Surama Garu ran to their rescue and served as their attendant. She quickly did all the shabby, lowly, and mean day-to-day tasks that even their sisters or mothers hesitated to do. Such was her composure. Once she started from home, it took her over a month to return. As she became fully ripened in Krishna's devotion, she got an intense yearning to know about awareness. She was habituated neither to any book reading nor listening to any spiritual discourses. Being pure at heart, she automatically yearned to know what is meant by awareness. She visited the Swamiji of Kalahasti and asked him, "What is meant by awareness?" Swamiji laughed aloud, called her elderly mother, placed some fruits in her hands, and sent her back.
Out of spiritual curiosity, Surama Garu also spent a few months in an ashram. But she could not get a proper answer anywhere. As her youngest son lived in Kamara village, she used to visit Kamara. Once, when Sri Nana Garu visited Kamara, a devotee from Kapavaram introduced Surama Garu to Sri Nana Garu. Immediately upon seeing her, Nana Garu said, "Mother, your mind is as pure as a jasmine flower." Finally, she got an answer to the question that had been troubling her for long. She experienced awareness in the holy presence of Sri Nana Garu. From then onwards, she remained in silence, abiding in the self. She remained motionless like a statue for hours together. If anyone requested her to preach something, she said, "The heart has to get emptied. There is nothing else to be done." Sometimes she read the book, The Call of the Holy Hill. She always said, "Nana Garu is a great Mahatma." Thus contemplating upon Nana Garu, she saluted him again and again.
Sri Nana Garu addressed Surama Garu as Amma or Mother, and Surama Garu, in turn, called Nana Garu as Babu or son. Sometimes Surama Garu's daughter took her to Sri Nana Garu. Usually, Nana Garu hardly touched any women devotees. But it was different with Surama Garu. Her relationship with Nana Garu was like a mother-son relationship. Even Surama Garu had the spiritual qualification to address Nana Garu as Babu or son. That's why Nana Garu once made her sit before him, placed her hand on his head, caught hold of her cheeks with his hands, and said, "The essence of bliss is understood only after seeing the granny of Panduva." Whenever Surama Garu visited Jinuru, Sri Nana Garu's consort fed her very lovingly before she left. Surama Garu visited Jinuru in this manner twice or thrice. One day, Sri Nana Garu said, "You can stop coming to Jinuru. I will visit you whenever I come to your area."
Surama Garu was a blessed soul who completely surrendered herself to Sadguru Sri Nana Garu. Once Surama Garu asked Nana Garu, "In my pilgrimages with my husband, I might have visited Arunachala. I don't remember whether I visited Arunachala or not. Do you think I need to visit Arunachala once, or I don't need it? Whatever you say, I will abide by it. Then Sri Nana Garu said, Mother, you don't need to visit Arunachala.
Due to some compulsions, Surama Garu had to stay with her daughter, not her son. She felt guilty about staying with her daughter and struggled in this regard. Once, she conveyed this struggle to Sri Nana Garu. Sri Nana Garu replied, "Don't ever get that thought of staying with daughter and not with son again. Even a single thought can bring you a birth." As soon as Nana Garu said these words, Surama Garu stopped thinking about it. Thus whatever problem she faced, she conveyed it to Nana Garu, took his advice, and got relieved.
Surama Garu never interfered in others' affairs. She silently enjoyed the bliss. Some devotees recognized her state of silence, acknowledged her as a Gyani, and sat with her for hours together, holding her hand. Sometimes Surama Garu did not even take food as she remained blissful in Sri Nana Garu's contemplation. Like Nana Garu, Surama Garu also ate only sattvic food. She ate breakfast before 10 in the morning and again ate dinner at 5 in the evening. She drank coffee in the afternoon. If Nana Garu gave up tamarind rice, she also stopped eating the same. Thus Surama Garu imbibed the same food habits of Sri Nana Garu. Surama Garu stayed at Mahadevapatnam in her last days. As per his promise, Sri Nana Garu visited her whenever he came to that area. Once, Sri Nana Garu sent a message to Surama Garu that he would visit her on a particular Saturday. However, that Saturday was the day when Surama Garu would be cremated. The day before the Saturday when Nana Garu was to visit Surama Garu, she suffered from a massive heart attack. In her entire life, Surama Garu never visited any hospital to get any medical treatment. Likewise, she did not go to any hospital even when she had a heart attack. She was aware that Sri Nana Garu would be visiting her the next day. She understood that she might not survive till Nana Garu's arrival. So she said, "This body will not be alive till Nana Garu's arrival," and she passed away on that Friday night. Sri Nana Garu arrived the next day morning. He saluted Surama Garu, asked someone to hold his towel, and said, "Let me carry Surama Garu on my shoulders, at least for a short distance." Having carried Surama Garu's wooden hearse 30 feet from her house, Nana Garu returned and spoke about Surama Garu for a while. Sri Nana Garu said, "Surama Garu has no more birth. Even if she takes birth, she will come as a preacher."